Capricorn, a very happy 2020 to all of you, and hope you had a wonderful year end, New Year beginning, Christmas, holidays, whatever you were celebrating. And we are doing your general reading for January 2020 today. This is for the star sign of Capricorn, so it could be a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, or Venus. So let's see what's happening with you, Capricorn. What is coming towards Capricorn? Take what you resonate with and leave the rest for the others. There could be others who would be needing these messages more than you. Okay, so all right, we are going to do a general energy read. So this is nothing to do with love, career, finances. It can be applicable anywhere. This is just your energy. Right. So let's see what's coming towards you, Capricorn. My throat is hurting, so maybe there are certain truths, certain things that need to be said, expressed. You're not able to do that. Could be. So what you're leaving behind is a new beginning, leap of faith, fool. And what you're embarking on is patience. What's coming towards you is maturity. That's nice. That's a very nice energy. Okay, so before we drill down to it further, I'm going to check what could be comfortable for you this month and what could feel a tad difficult. Okay, so first thing first, what is going to be difficult for you? For you, difficulty would be Jupiter. Yeah, Saturn doesn't get well with Jupiter anyways. And what is good for you is Mercury. Saturn and Mercury, what a killer combination. But 2020 is going to be specifically good for Capricorn and Aquarius because this is the year of Saturn and the North Node. So if you are a Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, it's going to be a good year for you. Okay, and Aquarians, you too. So two signs which could be one. Gemini could be a challenge for you. Gemini is a challenge for quite a number of signs, I feel. And it's difficult to handle them. You know, they don't stick. That's Mercury at its youngest, fastest energy. Okay, and what could be good for you is a Sagittarius. Very strange. You don't get along with Jupiter, but you get along with Sagittarius, who is ruled by Jupiter. You don't get along with Gemini, but you find Mercury good for you, which again rules Gemini. So very juxtaposed, okay? Very juxtaposed. What's happening with you, Capricorns? So let's see what houses are getting affected. What are the houses that are getting affected for you? All right, so you have the 7th house. Cancer. That could be a bit turbulent this time, because your lunar eclipse is happening in your 7th house, Cancerian house, okay? And that's an eclipse. Eclipse energy takes a toll on your mind, and and the solar eclipse happened on Capricorn. So what is happening here is, here it's like a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse back to back within 15 days span. That's difficult. So there's a lot of turbulence in terms of partnerships. What is good for you is the 8th house. Shared resources. Okay. Awakening. So Capricorn, what I see is, what you're leaving behind is that risk-taking capability. You took a lot of risks in 2019. You changed. You took that leap of faith. But now, no more risk-taking. 2019 is past. So 2020, you're serious. You're not taking any undue risks. Okay? You're not jumping for the unknown. Rather, you're nurturing what you know, what you have. You're nurturing patience. You're focusing on things that you have, you own. Okay? So it is about understanding, not going and grabbing things that attract you, but focusing more on things that you own. So it is about focusing on your root chakra and your solar plexus and sacral chakra, and not going by your crown chakra and third eye chakra. Okay? So that's people who are into yoga, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So it is about, you're focusing on things that you own, you have, you're going very slow. And what is coming towards you is maturity. You're maturing. You've realized all happiness is within you. Nothing is external. Everything comes from inside out. Nothing goes from outside in. So that relationship which would have made you happy, that car which would have made you happy, that house that would have made you happy is actually an illusion. You make yourself happy. First you be happy, rest all feels happy. Okay? That is the energy you're coming into. Very matured energy for you, Capricorn. Now, that is because Saturn is transiting to your house. So first house Saturn coming in, you will not take risks. You will automatically be focused on yourself and working on yourself. Now, a big challenge for you would be confidence this time or courage. That's the reason you're leaving this full energy behind. You don't want to take that leap of faith because right now you're not trusting faith. This is the reason Jupiter could be a bit challenged. And Jupiter is in Sag, which is your 12th house. So 12th house is always the challenging house where you have to let go, release things. So Jupiter sitting there is difficult for you. You know, you cannot be overtly optimistic at this point of time. You would like to take things slow. Also, a challenge for you is handling a Gemini energy. A person with Gemini in their charts could be very difficult for you to handle because they are everywhere. They want to know everything. They want to jump into everything. They want to get into everything. They want to do everything. They want to know everything, and that's too much for you to process. They're always online. They're always exchanging ideas, communicating. One moment they're talking about this, the next moment, and you're a very grounded energy. You cannot work like that. So maybe a Gemini energy would be very difficult for you to handle. Also, this month, a bit turbulent you could be feeling in your 7th house. This is to do with love, business, or in life, long-term partnerships. So you might have turbulent exchanges with your spouse. You might find it difficult, to get married or to settle down. Or even in business partnerships, you might find it a bit difficult to understand your partner or to work in sync with them. Okay. Now, what you need to embrace on or what will be good for you is firstly, Mercury, communicate, talk to others. Okay. Communicate, chat a bit more, express yourself, good or bad. Express yourself, talk a bit more, spend more time, chat up, call up people. Express what you want to say. Don't keep things inside you. Okay? So communication is very important for you this month. Also, Sagittarian energy is good for you. So maybe Sagittarius is going through a lot of transformation. So they can help you see. Because they're going through the same, they are going through certain transformations and changes. So they can help you see the broader horizon. They can help you see beyond what lies beyond patience. Okay, so because they have a lot of confidence, they're always optimistic. Sagittarians are ever optimistic people. So they can fill in that optimism in you. So if you're dealing with a Sag, they'll be good for you. And also pay attention to your 8th house. 8th house is the house of spirituality. It is also the house of shared resources. So if you're married, your shared resources, if you're not able to take responsibility, leave it on your partner. They'll do it. Don't have to micromanage them. Okay, so anything coming from your partner would be good. There would be sudden changes. Okay, there would be very intense emotions. Let those emotions come out. There could be very deep learning. You could be pulled towards spirituality. You could be pulled towards religion, occult, hidden sciences, tarot. Get pulled towards it. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, because that will help you have this patience and mature with things in life. Will let you see bigger things in life. Why things happen. The higher learning. This month, focus on higher learning. It'll help you for your future growth. Okay. And this is about transformation. So any transformation, any change that you make in yourself is going to be good this month. So Capricorn, let's see what Tarot has to say for you. What does Tarot have to say? So you're leaving behind emotions, the moon, secrets, dark roads, very deep-rooted emotions, emotions that you wouldn't open up, you wouldn't tell people, always going on in your mind. You're leaving those things behind, and what you're embracing is the 7 of Cups, looking for options. 7 of Patience and 7 of Cups. It's like options and patience. So you're patiently evaluating all your options and before you make a move ahead. You don't want to take any risks. You don't want to get carried away by your emotions. You want to Take time, take a pause, because 2 sevens and the 7th house not comfortable. There are 3 sevens in your reading. So this means take a break, pause, reevaluate, then move forward. That is the kind of energy coming towards you. And what you're going to get out of is 4 of Swords. You could be going on a vacation. You could be just shutting yourself out from the world for this, for higher learning, for deeper understanding of yourself, for maturity. I see you kind of being on a recluse, being reclusive, okay? Taking some rest, thinking over things, not rushing into things. The challenge is the Chariot. Again, a 7. This is strange. Capricorn, you have 3 sevens here. You have the 7 of Patience, you have the 7 of Cups, and you have the 7, the Chariot. Okay? You have 3 sevens. And also affected, which is not going to be very comfortable for you, is the 7th house. So you have 4 sevens in your reading. This is definitely a time for you to pause. Go slow. Evaluate your options. Be patient with your choices. Because right now making a decision with your life and moving forward is a bit difficult for you. It's okay. Take some rest. Take a break. Think things over. Make a decision. But you're in the right path. Remember, 7s means you're in the right path. This is about spiritual awakening. You're awakening spiritually. You just need to see it to move forward. You're in that, you're in that last break before you climb the top of the mountain. And then the view is clear. So you just need to pause, get your breath back, and then rise ahead with full energy. So 4 sevens definitely means something, Capricorn. Just take things slow, okay? This month, take things slow. Let Saturn move to your 1st house. Then speeding up things, okay? All right, so Capricorn, this was your general reading for the month of January 2020. Hope you have a wonderful year ahead. Wait for Saturn to come into your sign from the 24th of January. It's going to bring major changes, and I feel this year is going to be super good for you and Aquarians because you both are ruled by Saturn. So have a very positive new year, and once again a very happy new year, and I'll see you later. Bye.